Yeah, Microsoft gets Activision, and Xbox fans don't have to pay for the game anymore. It will be on the shoulders of the PlayStation community to make sure that Microsoft is still making money through Activision.
And they realize we need to care about our studios. We need to treat them properly. We need to care about our IP. We need to actually care about the quality of our games. That's it. If Sony didn't have that, I wouldn't give a flying fuck about them.
That is baffling to me. Ignoring the fact that Activision avoided Game Pass up to now should be a huge red flag. The loss for the FTC is a loss for consumers.
They make it too easy.
And what is up, fam? Man, this turn of events of everything that is happening with the Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard is just one wild ride, man. I swear. I mean, Salt is literally going everywhere all over the internet right now, and it is absolutely amazing. But you know what else is amazing? You liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. It helps me grow and lets me know that, hey, Gar, I want more of this Salt content. So if you want more of this Salt content, you already know what to do, fam. And speaking of Salt content too, oh boy, Jim Ryan really shit the bed this time. You guys don't know? Well, you know that 10-year contract where he was going to bring Activision games more than Call of Duty to the platform? Well, now that's officially off the table due to the fact, well, you know, Jim Ryan pulled all these stunts and they're like, you know what? We'll just guarantee Call of Duty to your platform. Forget the other games. And on top of that, we came to find out the FTC, Lina Khan, if I'm saying her name right. Well, let me just go ahead and play the video for real quickly so you can hear it straight from Congress.
Determinations. But are you bringing cases that you expect to lose? Could you repeat that? Are you bringing cases that you expect to lose? Absolutely not. Okay, well, your track record seems to suggest otherwise.
Emotional damage.
And not only did they grill her about her losing streak, oh boy, did they come out with a banger on this one.
Do you believe it is appropriate for non-lawyers to claim the title of counsel?
Congressman, when I had the honor to work for this committee, I complied with all of the document requests that the HR folks requested, including documentation about the fact
When I checked your registration status this morning, I learned that you are not in good standing with the New York Bar. Your license is listed as delinquent, which means you have failed to file your biennial registrations, and it means that you have not been paying your bar dues, completing your continuing legal education, and maintaining your law license. I believe it's shown on the screen. It also means you're subject to referral for disciplinary action.
So not only did she lose multiple court cases, she also lost the FTC versus Xbox court case. And then she goes in front of Congress and gets grilled alive. You know, I'll give Lina Khan one thing. If I was this badly disgraced in front of everybody, I would never show my face in public ever again. And what makes me scratch my head and just chuckle a bit is that there's actual politicians out there saying that she did an absolute good job of protecting the consumer. It's a fucking laughing stock here, I swear. So since you guys are still here and you guys are begging for more Salt content, or just content in general, I should say, well, I've got more, and I hope you're ready. Because I've got a lot more for you.
Games go upward from $70 onward, right? So it'd be $70, then it'd be deluxe edition, then it'd be elite edition, then it'd be collector's edition. For any crazy ass, stupid, there are words that I can't say right now. Other types of names that I can't say right now of Xbox fans that literally believe into what that guy was just saying. You guys need help. You need serious help.
You know, J-Tech, if we're going to jump on people's asses about doing stupid things, let's talk about the things that you've done over the FTC and some past things that are just very, very questionable. You know, let's talk about you illegally restreaming the FTC hearing. Yeah, you know that was illegal, right, J-Tech? And you want to jump on people's asses for getting a little piece of information wrong? Yeah, spoiler alert, what you did was illegal and stupid beyond belief. And let me remind everybody here of what this man has actually said about during the FTC case, during that illegal restreaming of that court case.
That FTC gotta have even more shit, and that's the thing when you have public knowledge like the showcases and stuff like that. If you're familiarizing yourself with the gaming industry and console console war and shit like that. It's not that much. It's not a lot of info.
Microsoft lost this when it came to going up against the FTC. Like,
oh no, absolutely.
There is so much other dumb shit you have said on this platform. It's not even funny.
Yeah, Microsoft gets Activision, and Xbox fans don't have to pay for the game anymore. It will be on the shoulders of the PlayStation community to make sure that Microsoft is still making money through Activision.
You know what I find really funny in this situation, J-Tech? You are the same person that'll go after the Xbox for not supporting developers, but then in the same stream, you'll say this.
You know, this is just a part of their contract, right? We do get Call of Duties. I don't buy them. I do not buy Call of Duty. The only generation I've had this many Call of Duties is just now. PS4, PS5. Because I don't buy Call of Duties.
Yeah, hey, J-Tech, I don't think you make fun of the Xbox anymore about not buying games from developers and supporting them when you just really outed yourself on this one.
Dude, I will say the fact that Call of Duty is a yearly release, that makes me feel like eventually it will.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Go exclusive after the 10 years. And the reason why I say this is because, like...
Well, we're waiting.
When Phil spent, like, Microsoft has the ability to umbrella Call of Duty. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is when they're talking about Call of Duty under oath or in their documents or in the courtroom, they're just saying Call of Duty. There is a free-to-play live service version of Call of Duty. That could be what they're talking about. And they could, at some point in the future, again, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 6, they can say, oh yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 6 will be exclusive.
Do you even process what you say before you say it? Because you sound fucking stupid.
MBG, you want to know why that's not possible for Microsoft to do, at least within the 10 years of that contract, and how dumb it would be for Microsoft to do that? The obvious incentive here would be money, because Microsoft likes money overall of everything, okay? Secondly, they don't even put any of the Call of Duties that they promised onto PlayStation. They would be wrapped in litigation that would just fucking mindfuck the world into oblivion. On top of that too, and I'm going to say this again, Microsoft likes money. And not only that, if anybody was paying attention to the trial, Microsoft isn't worried about Call of Duty. They'll just keep Call of Duty on PlayStation regardless. What they wanted to do is penetrate the mobile market. That's why they bought Activision Blizzard along with King, because they've got these fucking mobile app games that make so much money that would make your eyes pop.
You're saying, what about Sony's history makes them... Well, hold on. I'll tell you, the only thing that I trust about Sony, and this is the only thing, because people keep making this argument to me. Like, people keep talking to me as if I am here to tell you why Sony's better than Microsoft. I'm not. That's not what this conversation is at all. There's only one thing that makes me trust Sony, and that's the way they treat their studios and how they manage their studios. That's it. And their console. They create a console and they realize we need to care about our studios. We need to treat them properly. We need to care about our IP. We need to actually care about the quality of our games. That's it. If Sony didn't have that, I wouldn't give a flying fuck about them.
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
To say PlayStation is not the same like Xbox and they wouldn't do the same things that Xbox is doing is really insulting. They've shut down studios before, okay? Recently, they just shut down Pixel Opus. They've also shut down, Sony Japan Studios. The people that made Ape Escape, Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah, they've shut down that studio too. They are no different than fucking Microsoft. And let's talk about the wise decision that Sony decided to put Bungie in charge of The Last of Us Factions multiplayer. and Bungie basically said, well, this is not good enough, go ahead and take it back. When we all know Bungie's track record of quality is very questionable at times. If you guys played Destiny 2 recently, and pretty much throughout the past of the years, you will understand what I'm talking about. And oh, remember how The Last of Us got ported to PC and how terrible of a game launch that was? How terrible of a state it was? It was all corrupted and buggy, glitchy. Yeah, Sony definitely respects their fucking IPs when they go across the world just to stop Microsoft from buying a company. Yeah, they really care, but they only really care about money. That's the end game. Also, let me ask this real quickly too. If Sony really cares about keeping the IPs on PlayStation and all that type of hoo-ha, why the fuck do they only focus on Call of Duty, not like Diablo, Spyro, Crash, the Prototype series? Please bring Prototype back. I really miss that series. You know, I'm just thinking about it right now. If Jim Ryan was actually smart, he could have gone to Phil Spencer and say, hey, I will help you with this acquisition and push it right on through, no problem at all. And we could split this 50-50 so I could get some more money, bring it into my company, and we could start generating more games for ourselves since we just cut out the middleman. But sadly, we're not in that fucking timeline. We're in a timeline where now PlayStation gamers that actually enjoy the other IPs from Activision can now possibly be taken away because Jim Ryan didn't want to sign the fucking deal in the first place.
The folks cheering for this deal have set the bar of excellence so low that saving money is all it takes to satisfy you. You don't need amazing next-gen titles because you don't have any. You don't need tech innovation or better hardware because you don't have any.
Saving money is just part of the problem, okay? We do need good games. Like Hi-Fi Rush, when that came out, boy, that game was absolutely fun. At first, I wasn't digging it. I'm like, yeah, I ain't feeling this game. It feels boring. No. After I played it for a little bit, I actually liked it. And Reforge, here's the best thing about this whole situation about hardware. I am not console bound in order to use Microsoft's service, Game Pass. I could go on PC and play day and date any first day game that comes to Xbox, and I could play it on my PC, no problem at all. Except for you guys, you have to say, like, if you wanted to play PlayStation exclusive games, you have to wait maybe a year or 2 or 3 or 4 just for their first parties to come to PC and just play it on there, and then you have to pay that exorbitant amount of $70 just to have it and play it on your PC. Actually, who freaking cares if I wanted to play on my PC? I got a cell phone right now where I could download Game Pass to it and I could play games on it on the go. Shocker! I'm not console bound like PlayStation is.
The second largest company in the world seems to be unwilling to spend money on good games, which I guess they have that in common with their biggest fans. Not wanting to buy games is basically the new Xbox consumer motto. The fact that gamers can't see pushing large developers, publishers, and game projects into a submodel, you can't see that that's value destructive, that is baffling to me. Ignoring the fact that Activision avoided Game Pass up to now should be a huge red flag. The loss for the FTC is a loss for consumers.
Reforge, you keep saying Game Pass is like a very destructive thing, but yet again, you guys haven't shown any proof at all. And any proof that you guys show at all is just fucking the game developers that poorly designed video games that don't make good sales. And Game Pass actually fucking supplements this issue. Like, if I wanted to, if I was curious about a game, I'm like, I'm not sure if this game is good or not. I'm just going to download it and see how it is. And if it's not good, I install the sucker. But if it's a good game, I keep it installed and I actually buy the game that I actually want to keep. Now, I wouldn't be a good host if I didn't give example to you guys. For example, we all know a bad game that recently came out that you guys watched me live stream with Klutzy and Minxie and Spec and Klutzy's friend. I keep forgetting his name. Redball. We all know how much of a shit pile that game was when it released. Now, a couple years ago, when I was just barely getting into Game Pass, I really wasn't getting interested in all, like maybe 50% of the games that they were doing, maybe 70%. I can't really say anything. But a friend of mine saw a game on there called Moonlighter, okay? And he said, yo, Gara, go check out this game. Go try it out. I think you would like it. I was like, you know what, dude, fine. I'll go try it out and see how it is. And let me tell you, I played Moonlighter for fucking weeks upon weeks playing that game, and I thoroughly enjoyed that game. Not only did I buy that game on Xbox, I bought that game on Switch, and I also bought it on my PC because it was an absolute fantastic game. So yeah, Reforge, I do use Game Pass to supplement the bad games and the good games and cycle them out to my liking. And Reforge, you're going to use Activision as your best example in this situation? Are you kidding me? Do you even understand who Activision is? You really should, because they used to be owned by Bungie. And all that Activision has released through maybe the couple of years that I remember is Call of Duty and Overwatch. No Spyro, no Crash, nothing else. Just Call of Duty and fucking Overwatch. So your argument here kind of falls flat on its fucking face.
This company, Microsoft, that was caught lying to regulators, lying to the public on numerous occasions, they continue to be the ones that assure us this will be good for us. Apparently, according to a ruthless and dishonest company, this will be the one time in history a consolidated merger effort will benefit us, the consumer. Call me a skeptic, call me a pony, call me whatever juvenile name that you want to come up with. I'll continue to say that if Microsoft wins, consumers and gamers are the ones who will lose.
Go on, get angry, you fucking loser! Get all nice and salty for me!
It's only fucking Microsoft that's only lied to the public and lied to regulators. No. It's not like Sony hasn't lied to anybody at all, especially to the regulators with their testimony and everything. No. It's all Microsoft, every last minute of this. Not like FTC was running, cover for them. No. It was all Microsoft always lying through this whole situation. And he's seriously acting like this acquisition hasn't benefited us gamers at all. Let me remind everybody here for a second. Remember when I said in my previous video about the Call of Duty servers being up? Yeah, they're back up. And earlier this morning, before I started to finish up this video, put the finishing touches on it and everything, guess what? I played 10 matches of Black Ops 2. And I did not experience one fucking hacker in my lobby. Not one, because usually if I play 1 or 2 matches before they fixed up the servers and made it a lot better, there was fucking hackers everywhere, shooting through the walls, jumping everywhere, just shooting it, just getting perfect shots. It was a disaster. But since exactly this morning on Monday, I played 10 matches. Not one single fucking hacker. But anyway, that is it, guys. That's all the salt I had for you guys in this mega batch for you guys. And if you guys enjoyed this type of content, please leave a like and comment in the comment section. And hey, subscribe to the channel. Lets me know you want more of this salt content, and I'll make sure to bring it to you guys. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And see you guys on the next one. Later, fam.